Hi there, Sensei Victoria Whitfield here from naturalintuition.com, and this is your monthly live stream broadcast from the dojo. And our current topic is going to be on space clearing. So I'm really excited to get to share that with you. We're coming to you from the dojo here in Westfield, New Jersey, my lovely space. Let me see if I can get a little bit more of her in the shot. And this is a wonderful example of a space that has been well cleared and arranged for positive vibrations, right? And what we would like to do is that no matter where you are, have you well tuned in to your energetic space and exactly what your space needs to feel clear and calm. So I'm really excited to get to share this month's channeling with you. And as you're tuning in, make sure that you take time to silence your phone, or if you have an iPhone, put the moon thing so that you're not getting text push notifications coming through during our class time, because what's really important is that you have your mental space clearly delineated and at ease for you. So this is one of the really important things about space clearing, is working on your mindset within the space that you have. So be kind to yourself. If the space that you're in right now that we're going to be working on is a little bit hectic, and your mindset or the mind that you're working with right now is a little bit hectic, be kind. It's a practice. We're not going to solve everything in one fell swoop. No, that's not exactly how it works. Instead, what we want to do is take time to practice so that we can get better and better with time. So find your comfy space if you want your meditation blankie, whatever works best for you, so that we can have a great class this month. So the guides are coming through right now and saying a word in the energy, and the word is perception. Perception is key for understanding space clearing. Perception has to do with how you see the world, and also how the world around you sees you. So first off, it's really important for you to realize that people are not the only things that are capable of perceiving you and life herself. Physical objects, this chair, that fireplace, that art piece, those roses, this water, all of these be within your mindset right now. You perceive, oh, these are inanimate objects. They have nothing to do, right, with perception, okay? However, the guides want to lay the foundation for you mindset-wise, understanding that, oh my goodness, yes, these inanimate objects are involved in your perception experience. They can perceive you. In fact, if you want to go on a Google journey, there is a theory called stone tape theory, which basically says that crystal people like Edna are conscious, and are particularly conscious in the mode of recording. They record everything that happens around them. In psychokinesis, you're capable of touching the object and seeing all the visions that the object has seen. It's an intuitive practice. So that being said, if all of the inanimate objects within your space are observing or capable of at least recording what goes on within them, what happens to them if what they've observed is negative self-talk, arguments, right? Very intense, emotionally charged situations. What do we do then if that's what's going on, what they've been observing? Your physical space perceives with you. So I want you to, if only just for now, take a deep breath in. Exhale for a moment. You are not alone in this space. The house, the office, the room, car is with you in your experience. And this is where meditation for space clearing becomes so important, because you are not only clearing yourself. We've done previous live streams about meditating for grounding and clearing and centering and etc. And you could check out in the Googles somewhere. Post below if you want direct links. I'd be happy to send those to you. But right now we're talking about not just working on your energy, extending this healing work out into the environment around you. So, post below. I'm really curious to hear what's going through your mind. And I'm going to open up a side window here on the Google event so that I can see your comments as they come through. And that's posting on the event itself. And to show you exactly what I'm talking about here, over in the comments section. Because what I want is to open up a dialogue about perception here. Your space around you feels and sees what's going on with you. Have you had experiences of a space, place, and emotion, right? Or feeling in the air? Share and post below. Because this is something very real. For on the love tour, which is going great. Mwah, kisses to all of you who are logging in from who I've met on tour this year. We've been opening up these incredible conversations, deep conversations around being empathic, right? Ooh, I think I'm about to sneeze. And no, I'm on like the edge of sneezing. Bless me. So we've been having these really amazing conversations on tour about being empathic, and how if you've gone into a room where there's been an argument or a fight, or a meeting where there's a lot of tension in the air, it's palpable, right? All over the country, unanimously, everyone agrees we've had these experiences of where you could literally cut the air with a knife. Like, it's this feeling of emotion in the room, an intensity about the room itself, regardless of who's been there. Even I wasn't even on tour. I was just visiting my brother in Boston, and his realtor even was sharing with me. She's like, I walked into one of the properties that I had to sell, and I just immediately had this horrible feeling. She goes next door and asks about it. And she said, did something bad happen in that house? Did someone die or something violent happen within this house that, like, have the write-up? There's nothing about it. And sure enough, the next door neighbor was open enough to share with her how the last person who was in that house was severely depressed and ended up taking their life in the house. There was no one in there, and there was no way that she could have known that. Right? So spaces perceive. The guides want you to know that right now. Spaces have a sense of perception about them. Oh my goodness. Okay. So in the energy, I'm hearing, why aren't you dual live streaming from Periscope? So someone out there is reaching out and saying, oh my gosh, we want to see this conversation too, because space clearing is a pretty universal experience that we're all having right now. Space clearing meditation class. Okay, let's do this. Start broadcast. Okay. Alrighty. So hi everyone on Periscope. So we want you to be in on this conversation that has already begun over here on Google Hangout about space clearing and doing meditation in order to get that going for you. So please join in and let us know what's going on for you. I think I have to orient the camera this way. Is that correct? Okay. Again, let's all together take a deep breath in and exhale. The second word in the energy that the guides just said right now pertaining to space clearing is projection. So the first word that they offered for us to understand this month about space clearing as a meditative practice was perception. Our spaces perceive with us. But there's also projection. And this is very, very important. So, right, Jungian psychotherapy concept of the projection, how we as humans, as sentient beings, project out. Right? The two compound together, but let's break down projection a little bit at first. So when you're talking to someone and they have stuff going on for them and they start talking and telling you to do things, you really should do blah, 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 and you can tell, right, that they are projecting or pushing their problems on you. This is one communication-based example of emotional projection, right? So they're putting their stuff on you. Or on top of that, there's another emotional form of projection where someone comes to an event with anger or comes to a conversation with you with a sense of being victimized or negative mindset, looking for the issues in the environment. And so what happens is that they project negativity. Wonderful things could be happening already. Beautiful things could be happening already in the environment. But because of the mindset and the emotions that they bring right now, it's just not really, they're not really capable of accessing the beauty of the environment because they come with their own frame, right? And they project that frame on the conversation, on you, on what you're talking about, right? They project their own agenda. So this is more of an emotional projection. One's conversational, another one is emotional. So be kind to yourself. If you have encountered quite a few people who are doing that, this is not necessarily it's not your fault. is what the guides just said. It's not your fault if that is what's happening. Take a step back and notice that when they're projecting their emotions or their journey, right, their healing on you, this is their stuff, their process. It's not you. Now, the angels from a higher vibration are saying, those of us that are healers and caregivers come through and really want to rescue and save those who are in pain and in process. Because we can feel it as well, right? We can feel this. We can feel them experiencing it. Empathically, we're processing with them. And that's selfishly what's motivating us to come through and want to rescue others from their own process. And then on top of that, we have those who unconsciously or consciously are projecting it on us. It's even more motivation to want to save and stop someone from being in that process, because we become responsible for how they feel. It's just all of a sudden we feel hijacked by others' agendas and emotions, right? Tragic, because we're coming with a loving, healing intention, right? At first, coming with a loving, healing intention. We just want to help. We just want them to be happy. This is difficult to transmit, but the angels are saying, beware, you mirror their projection in that moment. Right? So when that person is going through their process, you want to help, you want to solve the problem, you want to give them feedback, you want them to do their best, right? You want them to be happy, right? Just simply be happy. And there's the part of you that mirrors that back. I just want to be happy. So let me help this person towards their happiness. And perhaps I'll find my own in the process. Interesting how we've gotten here. All just talking about space clearing. So all of that conversation that we just had, how it was an interaction between ourselves and those that we're witnessing, right? The guides are saying, substitute out a space. Instead of another person, substitute it out as a space. And that's the level of intimacy, communication, and relationship that the guides want you to see this month in particular around space clearing. The last word that they're sending now, before we go into meditation, is resonance. So we have perception, projection, and resonance. We're talking about space clearing by meditation. Where resonance comes in is that when you have a certain frequency, it transmits. Where those of us, in the metaphysical holistic community say you have a certain vibe, right? I'm getting positive vibes off this person, or positive vibes off of this experience. So, right, in that sense, you're resonating and in agreement with. When something resonates, that means it is a vibrational response to the frequency of another vibration coming in. So there's a resonance going on. The way that we clear a space through meditation is by finding the resonant frequency within ourselves of clearing. Right. And from there, it emanates or projects out. The space perceives this resonant clearing frequency and begins to co-resonate and attune harmonize with that as well. Basically, your space mirrors you. Same way that your kids mirror you, your pets mirror you, your relationship mirrors you, your business mirrors you, your body mirrors you, your plants mirror you. So if only just for now, let's consciously engage in a meditative practice that focuses on clearing. In the practice of Reiki, proxy work, level 2 in particular in Reiki is where we study this. There is a symbol for distance healing, right? It's a fairly complicated symbol to draw, which represents a stand-in for one who is not present. So you would draw this symbol in Reiki, for example. It's called Honshizationen. You draw it to say this represents Bill, who is, and I'm going to send energy now that I've drawn the symbol on this water bottle to this water bottle, but where it's really going, because of the intention and the sigil that we drew, it's really going to Bill, right? Even though he's not physically present, and even though Bill is not a water bottle. The same proxy work, this is the proxy for Bill, is what we're going to employ, that same technique tonight, where you will become a proxy for the space that you are clearing, right? This type of a technique is much easier, or less, I would have to say, physically exertion. Like, there's less physical exertion involved than getting up and such as in feng shui, where we're like wiping the walls down with salt water and dusting and cleaning everything, or in Wicca and Native American practice, you get the sage and you have to make sure that the smoke gets on everything, and then you chase it out the window. Like, there's a lot more steps involved there. Whereas this technique is more of an internal emotional approach that is very effective. And now I'm hearing the oracle cards calling for the month. It's the Earth Magic. Hope you can see that on camera. Oracle cards deck by Stephen D. Farmer. Let's see. It's a shamanic deck, so it really has to do more with focus. Crystals in particular who are coming out of the earth to really help. Filled with amethyst in particular, amethyst points. The guides say read. Okay. Let's see what this has to do. It is time to bring your complete focus to the subject of your inquiry. The subject of our inquiry is space clearing. Eliminate all distractions and give this your undivided attention. Whether it's a project, relationship, or simply a relaxing time spent walking in nature, be fully present to the situation. This sharpening of focus will expand your awareness and allow your inner guidance to penetrate your consciousness, which can then be parlayed into appropriate action. The guides just said, for when we're about to meditate now, be vigilant. because there are going to be visions and sensations that come up within you that are inspired guidance for you to take in addition to this meditation. So, for example, I did a meditation earlier today, and they said make sure that you put white roses in the dojo for the space clearing meditation. Great. White roses happen to have the same effect as white sage, and it clears the energy. Right? By being focused with crystal clarity, you are in the flow of your life force and, in fact, have become one with it. It is not a hypervigilant or tension-filled state, but one of relaxed attention. Keep your eyes, ears, and heart focused on that which you need to pay attention to, and miracles can be created. To paraphrase a fictional elder, Yoda, and use it in life-enhancing ways. So the guides are saying, for this meditation, pay attention because there's going to be specific information that you, in your space, that you will need to know and become aware of what's clearing. If at any point you feel different sensations or see colors, images, etc., ask the angels. Angels, what does this mean? Angels, please help me. I would like to know, what do I need to know right now during meditation? Right? So, that being said, without further ado, find your comfortable position. You may be seated or laying down. Whatever you're doing, please don't be moving. So if you're in the car watching, I know some of you watch while driving, pull over and just find a comfortable position so that you can be meditating now. Or this will be on instant replay afterward. You can do this meditation portion after you get home, okay? Safety first. If the cat is on your face, I recommend you at least move her away from your face so that you can focus. Okay. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale. On your next inhalation, see and feel the breath go deep into your pelvis. Exhaling. Knowing that you are safe and affirming inwardly to your inner child, I am safe here. Breathing deeply. Being kind to yourself. If distractions arise, notice that you do not have to participate in any distraction, but instead breathe into the distraction. And exhale its energy out of you. Using your imagination, which is your intuition, see your body and inwardly tell your body, you represent the space I am about to clear. Inwardly looking down and saying that to your body. As you breathe deeply, allowing yourself to image, visualize the space that you will be clearing, seeing it at the base of your spine, as if you were looking inwardly, downwardly. Your walls, furniture, perhaps it's an entire building. Perhaps it is I got a chill. Perhaps it is a rainforest or a place in the earth that has had a natural event that was quite devastating. Just allowing the images of whatever space you desire to clear to come up from the base of your spine into your awareness. Knowing that if only just for now, during this meditation, your body is a representative of this space. Breathing deeply. Knowing that you are surrounded always by infinite divine protection, guidance, assistance, and love. Perhaps in this moment, acknowledging all of your guardian angels, ancestors, mentors, guides, and higher power, and inner fire that is always with you. And on your next exhale, see and feel a waterfall of healing white light pouring down over your body, coming straight from source. Perhaps you see it as a light shower, like rays of sunlight. Perhaps for you, you see a waterfall, like a healing illuminated water, pouring down over your scalp, your forehead and temples, your eyes, washing and clearing. Breathing deeply, especially if you feel any sensations in your body, breathe into them, knowing that all sensations are temporary. As the light streams, cleansing and clearing through your ears, nasal cavity, teeth, tongue, and jaw, your throat. Open and relaxed. Relaxing deeper. Feeling light pouring down through your shoulders, relaxing your upper back and traps. Healing light infusing down your spine, every vertebrae illuminated. Knowing that you are safe and affirming inwardly to your inner child. I am safe here. As the light streams down through your arms and hands. Cleansing and clearing all muscles of your body, down to the bone. Breathing deeply. Feeling the light melt through your heart center. Cleansing and clearing your lungs. Bright and illuminated. Breathing into any images, colors, sensations. And as you exhale, releasing, never holding on to anything. As the light pours, cleansing and clearing abundantly down through your abdomen, all your internal organs, awash with light. Trusting the process, knowing that you do not have to manage how you feel. But instead just allowing all of this energy to flow right through you. Open and relaxed and relaxing deeper. Feeling like cleansing through your lower back, pelvic floor, wash with healing energy. Hips and groin, glutes all cleanse and clear. Sparkling bright energy. Pouring warmly, soothing through your thighs, melting all the muscles of your hamstrings. Breathing into any sensations and distractions. Knees and calves infused with healing white light, cleansing, clearing away any tension, releasing. Feeling your ankles, soles of your feet, open and relaxed, surrendering. Only just for now. Only just for now. Feeling all that healing energy pouring abundantly out of your feet. Muscles and tendons, vasculature of your feet melt away. Hands melt away. Become fountains of healing energy. Breathing deeply. Feeling your body as an open channel. Bright and clear, full of life. Open and flowing. Breathing into the space. Feeling your arms and shoulders detach away from your body and open up your chest. So that as you breathe, it's as if your lungs were even larger. Spacious breathing, the hips and pelvis detach away from the spine. Space opening, bright and clear. Even feeling your skull open, top of your head releases. Steam or tension evaporates out. Spacious mind, spacious body. Breathing deeply. And if only just for now, as you exhale, letting go of the meditation, letting go of listening, and dropping deeper. Deeper still, letting go. Resting back into stillness. Using your imagination, see and feel a gentle breeze waft right through your entire body, freely. Breathing ease. Exhaling calm. Breathing ease. As you exhale, becoming aware of the earth beneath you. Feeling your body supported, draped on the surface of the earth. Feeling held, knowing that you are safe, and affirming inwardly to your inner child. I am safe here. Breathing deeply. Two more deep breaths. Last one, breathing deeply. When you are ready, wiggling fingers and toes. Giving gentle stretches where needed. Being kind to your body as you call your body back to a normal waking state. Knowing that returning to consciousness is a sacred process. Only when your body's ready, you may open your body's eyes. Take a notice of how you feel now. And in this moment, dedicate this sense of relaxation to the space you envisioned. So for me, I was visioning the Amazon rainforest. So in this moment, I dedicate the calm and ease I feel in my body and mind right now to the health of the rainforest. With the crystal card, right, focus and being vigilant for inspired guidance to take inspired action during the vision journey. So I see the vision journey as well as on another screen, I experience it in my body. On a third screen also, I have guidance going on. Just so you know what's going on behind the scenes here. So during my experience of our vision journey together just now in the meditation, I felt all of this tension around my chest build and emotion. And that's the heart chakra. And as the heart melted at one point, just opened and became calmer and spacious. So my guidance says this has to do with the color green and bringing more green into, even more green into my life, as well as the lives of others, to help the forest, right? So heart chakra is green. So taking more inspired action from there forward. Renewing my commitment to being vegan, which I've already begun. But doing that in an even more, right? Greening my life. What else could be green, right? Recycling, or watching electrical usage, etc. Using recycled fabrics. So all of this guidance comes simply from noticing the resonance of my body with this meditation. And then how that space communicates, projecting on me and through me, right, to alter my perception going forward. Space clearing. So that's this month's meditation live stream class. If you have questions, comments, shares, or what space you were clearing and what you felt in your body, by all means, comment below or send me an email back at senseivictoriawhitfield@gmail.com. I'm really excited to see what your experience was. And if you know somebody who is dealing with a space that they would really like to clear, by all means, please share this meditation with them. Or they could contact me if they need additional assistance. So make sure, by the way, you go to naturalintuition.com and sign up for the Love Letters list so that you can stay informed about the next guided meditation live stream that we do once a month here on Google Hangout, and do a live streaming as best we can from Periscope as well. Okay, so we will see you next time. Mwah! Bye.